Good morning, cadets. We are going to study about speech writing today. So, how to draft speech? And this is a very important question in your section B, which is on writing. So, section B will be on writing, and sometimes writing and grammar will also be included in that. Otherwise, sometimes it will be separate section. So, second section, which is section B, that will be on writing skills. And section C will be our grammar section. But nowadays they are combining writing and grammar. Okay. This, yes, today we are going to study about speech writing. Chinmay is quite happy. Okay. Huh? I can see that. I hope all others, when they join, they will also enjoy this session, which is on drafting the speeches. So once you join the school, yes, public speaking is compulsory for all of you, and you should all know how to draft the speech. So it's very important to become very good leaders because all those who are good speakers, they will definitely be good leaders. And as leaders, you have to communicate well. And this is a very important question in your writing section too. So this question, which will be on speech writing, will be long composition. So it will be a long composition. So sometimes this will be for 6 marks, and quite often when you come to the senior classes, 11th and 12th, it will be for 10 marks or sometimes for 7 marks. So this question, which is of long composition, very important question from your examination point of view, and it's a very important for you all when, yes, you are going to participate in public speaking competition or speech competition, indoors speech competition. So various aspects of speech writing that we are going to look into today. Okay, so here let's see the first slide here on speech writing. Now, when you start drafting the speech, see here we are more concerned with drafting the speeches, writing the speeches. Now remember that speech is meant for speaking purpose, and it's your speaking skill which is very important. But here the question in the examination is going to be in writing skills section. Introduction. The first important thing in the case of speech writing, how you are going to introduce the topic. So there will be various topics on which you'll be asked to draft the speech. So how you are going to introduce yourselves? Remember that you are more concerned with your audience. How you are going to attract the attention of the audience? How how are you going to draw the attention of the audience? That is what is very important. So your introduction should be such by which you can attract the attention of the audience. So the body is the main content of the speech. So there at the beginning it will be introduction. Then you can have 2 3 paragraphs there where you can expand that what you want to speak on, and then last paragraph will be concluding paragraph. So the last one will be for conclusion. So at the beginning introduction, then you can have 2 to 3 body paragraphs where you can explain the topic. So the body is the main content of the speech. So it is important to organize the points. So first of all, you can make mental notes. So what you're going to speak, those points you should be able to organize. So organization of the points, because you should be able to develop that. And when you are writing, you better write those points properly. And once you, you jot down those points, then you can develop on that what you want to speak on. So the first paragraph should be the introduction to the topic. So the first paragraph will be introduction to the topic. It should give a clear idea of what the whole speech is going to be about. And your introduction has to be short and precise. So at the beginning, greeting will be there. You have to greet people. And then after that, you have to tell on what topic you are going to speak and a little bit introduction of the topics. So you have to begin with greetings. You can start with respected principal, teachers, and my dear cadets. You can start with that. Honorable principal, respected teachers, and my dear cadets. So this way you can greet. Yes, and then good morning to you all. Or at the beginning itself, you can say good morning, honorable principal, respected teachers, and my dear cadets. So this is how you can start the speech. Then after that, you have to tell on what you are speaking. So you have to mention about the topic. And then you have to give introduction of the topic. And this has to be very brief. Then the second and third paragraph should be the explanation of the topic. So the second and third paragraph will be the explanation of the topic on which you are talking about. Explain the current situation, then advantages and disadvantages. So you can speak pros and cons of that, advantages and disadvantages of that. So your viewpoint has to be balanced. So you have to talk about that, the current situation. So it has to be very balanced what you are talking about. And whatever word limit is given to you, you'll be asked to write in 120 to 150 words. But remember that you have to mention all the important points. So your speech should cover all the important points. Always remember to start with a strong point. You can also give your personal opinion in 2 to 3 lines. Make sure you do not deviate from the topic. So whatever is the topic, you have to speak on that topic itself. You shouldn't deviate from your main topic. Okay. So now let's move on to the next slide now. Okay, we'll go to the next. So conclusion part. We have seen how you are going to introduce, and then we have also seen, yes, how you are going to introduce, then the body paragraphs. After that, yes, concluding part, the conclusion. The last paragraph should be the concluding paragraph. Here you have to mention the steps taken to improvise the given situation. So what all steps can be taken to improve the given situation? So the concluding remarks that will be there in the last paragraph. Then suggest a few solutions that can be taken. So some of the solutions that you can provide. So the conclusion, remember here, introduction is to draw the attention. But as you go on speaking, you have to hold the attention. And the concluding remark has to be such that you should be able to create impact at the end. So it can summarize what you want to speak on. So you can sum up with a concluding remark. So you can provide a solution, yes, how that situation can be improved. You can talk about that, yes. The concluding line should be thanking the audience. And at the end, when you are drafting the speech, remember that at the end, what you should do, you should write thank you. At the end, you should write thank you, or you can also thank the audience for their cooperation and patience. And you can just say thank you for patient hearing or thank you for your cooperation and patience. Yes, likewise, you can conclude or you can just say thank you. So never leave your speech or answer open-ended. So your speech, it should not, suddenly, abruptly, you should not end. So there has to be conclusion, there has to be concluding remark, and after the concluding remark, you should thank the audience who have been listening to you patiently. So you're ending your speech. Whenever you're drafting your speech, remember that you can leave one line and at the end you can just write thank you. That is enough. If you just write thank you, that is enough. Okay. So this we'll see a little bit in detail. Yes, and we'll go to the next slide now. Write a speech on benefits of early rising. So some examples we'll take up here. How you can yes, how you can write the speech here. And what is the topic? So on the top, you can, when you're drafting the speech, on the top, you can write that, just write the heading. And what is the heading? Benefits of early rising. So topic can be very simple, but how you write that is very important. Okay. So here, let's see here how it has started here. Right. Honorable principal, respected teachers, and my dear friends. Today I, Kiran, your head girl, stand before you all to highlight the far-reaching benefits of early rising. So here what has happened at the beginning, there is a greeting. So after greeting, the speaker has introduced herself and she has also told us on what topic she is going to speak. And after that, you see the quote, early to bed and early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. So, in order to draw the attention of the audience, in order to draw the attention of the listeners, so this is a beautiful quotation. Early to bed and early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. The words of Benjamin Franklin have been backed by science. It has been proved that so in the morning, people are persistent and proactive. It leads to better performance, greater success, and higher standards of living. So, see, whenever you're speaking, there has to be a flow. Rising up early also relieves stress and tension because it gives you the time to squeeze in a workout before you get distracted. That's why in the morning people tend to be healthier and happier as well as have lower body mass indexes. For this one needs to maintain a proper schedule and has to go to bed on time. You should restrict the usage of gadgets immediately. So many of them they have got a tendency you know, to use a mobile once they get up. So one should desist from that use of gadgets, use of mobile phones before so immediately before going to bed and at the same time before going to bed and after getting up. And these tiny steps will help you become an early riser. Researchers have also said that early morning is the best time to study and gain knowledge. So some of the points that we have seen so this you can develop more. So here, remember then, you should have a very good introduction. You should be able to draw the attention of everybody. And then at the end, you should have concluding remarks. And at the end, you can just write thank you. Leave one or two lines and then write thank you. So what is very important here? First thing is greeting. Then introduction of the speaker, then introduction of the topic, then develop that topic. Yes, you develop the topic in such a way that you try to explain what you want to speak on and make concluding remark towards the end and end it. So let's go to the next topic and let's see next topic what is it about. So it is about anger management. So the next topic is about anger management. So let's see here. So the heading will be on the top when you write. You have to write the heading, yes, and your what heading you'll be able to write. You'll write here on the top. You can just write anger management. So the topic is anger management. Okay, so you're writing on anger management. Honorable principal, respected teachers, and my dear friends, today I would like to share with you the importance of anger management. So heading will be written anger management. You can underline that or you can write in inverted commas. So at the beginning, greeting. Honorable principal, respected teachers, and my dear friends, today I would like to share with you the importance of anger management, or I would like to speak on the topic anger management. So this is how you are introducing yourselves and you are introducing the topic. Then after that, next paragraph, you can go on, yes, writing more on this particular topic. So remaining paragraphs will be body paragraphs. So first one will be introduction or greetings, and then after that body paragraphs. The growing intolerance among the new generation resulting in violence towards teachers is a matter of grave concern. So this is a matter of very serious concern. The old age Guru Shishya Parampara is losing its sheen, so it's losing its charm. Aggressiveness in students may be triggered by several things as a self defense reaction, stressful situation, overstimulation, or lack of adult supervision. It has become the need of the hour to curb the situation. Life skills classes shall be included in the timetable. Teachers should be given training to handle such a defiant and hostile behavior of students. Meditation and deep breathing also helps and thus should be practiced every morning. So students must be taught to count till 10 before reaching. So when you are in angry mood, so you can just count 10. Then what will happen by the time you come to the number 10, your anger will disappear. So also sessions on anger management and its a far-reaching importance must be held. So we have seen two topics here. So remember that in the case of speech drafting, what is very important is at the beginning there has to be introduction. So in the case of introduction, greeting, yes, and then you have to introduce yourselves and you have to introduce the topic. Then you have to develop that on what you are speaking on. Yes, and at the end there has to be conclusion. So concluding remarks. So remember that introduction is meant for drawing the attention. And as you go on speaking, you should be able to hold the attention of the speaker. When you are able to hold the attention of the speaker, then what will happen? They'll also develop interest in that. And concluding in such a way that you are going to sum up or you can make a remark there on that particular topic. Don't deviate from the topic. So, whatever is the main topic, you shouldn't deviate from that. You should concentrate on that topic itself and you should go on explaining that topic itself. And at the end, you must thank the audience for the patient hearing. So, why should you thank? You should thank the audience because they have been hearing you patiently, they have been cooperating you, and they have been listening to you, whatever you have been speaking for a long period of time. I hope you understood how to write the speeches. Yes, I am quite sure that you have been able to understand how to draft the speeches. Yes, or any doubt if you have got, you can ask me about speech writing. Yes, any doubt about speech writing, you can ask me. And speech writing, remember that from the examination point of view, it's a very, very important one. Speech writing. And next week, we are going to study the last, yes, lesson because there are two parts, chapter 9 and chapter 10. So the last story of that, that's a comet, the comet, that next week we'll take up that. I hope next time a good number of your classmates will join and yes, we'll expect them to get the benefit of this. Okay, I hope you understood what is speech writing now, and I'm quite sure that you'll be yes able to write well in the examination. At the same time, you'll be able to deliver well whenever speech writing competition is there or public speaking competition is there, inter-house public speaking competition when it is there. I'm quite sure you'll be able to do well in that competition too. Okay, thank you. Good boy, boys. I'll end the session here.